A lot of people ask me, why do you love cycling? At first, I didn't know how to put it in one word, but then later I realized that cycling is my therapy. You know, I can have such a day, but when I get on my bike, like the moods after cycling, even when I cycle 1 kilometer or 2 kilometers or just 10 minutes on the bike, I feel different. Sometimes I have those days, and I think we all have those days that you really have your motivation is down based on what you're going through or where you're going or how your body is tired. But for me, when I get on the bike, it's like detoxification. Is that English? I don't know, but it's like getting the toxic out of me. Even when I finish my work and I'm extremely tired, then I sit on this bus that is so boring and making me doze off and feel like even more extremely tired. The moment I get on off the bus and then take my bicycle home, I get home with energy, like a lot of energy. The me who was feeling like I'm going to crash right now, I'm gonna sleep right now. It's just like it changes. It changes. Then I have extremely extra energy, and this is one of the reasons why I find it so hard to fall asleep when I just got home from work. And I realize it is the bicycle. It is the bicycle it is the cycling that refreshes me and kind of restarts me and set new energy for me. Yeah, so I've been cycling for quite many years. I have experience in the cycling alone, busy cities, and also cycling in the mountains with the rough road and small roads and the rocks and yeah, and I have this experience also riding my racer, like racing bike, or those one with the little tires, and in the dangerous place and good place and smooth places. So yeah, I can say that if you look at me cycling, you may realize you notice that I really have experience in cycling. But then I don't do it for being like sport person, like competitions. Cycling is something I do even when I'm like I don't have a competition, a race, or uh, anything like to win for. But resets me. It gives me life. It gives me a good feeling about myself, not losing weight. This one also, a lot of people ask me, especially women, ask me if I start riding, can I lose my belly? Can I lose kilos? Can I lose my weight? But for me, cycling actually doesn't help me to lose weight. It helps me to deal with my I would say anxieties, because sometimes I really get in those dark places and then it resets me. So if I feel like I feel terrible about myself and I went for a long ride or 100 something ride, so I may get tired after that ride, but what I flashed out of my body, my brain, my uh, uh, you know, it's actually too much than how I feel. Like the exhausting, being exhausted after ride is better for me than what I was carrying on within me before I went for the ride. So yeah, it's my therapy. So if you're going through some things and you know that you have issues trusting people to open up with them, because talking to people can be a form of therapy because you're able to speak to get it out of your chest. If you know that you have trust issues just like me, I don't trust people with my life situation, their life, the private life. I don't trust people. if I happen to trust a person, I also have this anxious, they're going to say everything I told them about me. And this one actually bugs me more than getting on my bicycle and go and refresh myself. Okay. So bicycle is, for me, biking is more trustworthy therapy than having someone that I have to worry all the time that they're talking, discussing about my situation. Yeah. And beside that, cycling, it's just my dog. My dog, I trust my bikes and my dog. And for other people, I try to be, that polite. Usually the Africans, I don't know, we don't really speak straight. We are not too straight to speak what we think or what we feel because we don't want to hurt people's emotions. So you try to go around it to not making people feel horrible about themselves. So what was I saying? So in this situation where I'm in the middle of such twisty of something, my bicycle helps me. When you understand this, you realize that your bike or your puppy or your pets will be there for you when you need them, when the people are also busy with themselves. People are going through a lot, so they have to take care of their own issues. So they may not always be there for you, but your bicycle will always be there for you. You just need to pump it, and then you have a fresh air. No, to full tires to take you around in the fresh air. That's my point. So don't you be alone or feeling like no one cares about you when you can buy a bike or when you can get a pet. So then you don't have to depend on other people who are also emotionally going through so much. In this case, you also don't have to fear what people think of you. Some of us have gone through a lot, that when we open up, we have that fear that people, when they look at us, they see problems or issues or a broken person. I'm a strong person. I would not take it lightly when people see me as a broken person, like a weak person, because I've survived to things that killed so many people. So get a bike and feel alive. I'm arriving at work, and I'm arriving at the train station where I leave my bicycle. Then I get a bus to work. It was lovely to get also this one out of me, even when it's not the best speech. But in my country, we say the words are said to many, but they are heard by those ones it may concern, whom it may concern. Hey, I don't know how to translate that one, but it means that a lot of people can be told something, but it's understood and taken serious by those ones who actually can relate or who needs it.